Let me explain something to you. Tell you, Tank don't look at me as coach. I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach.
Tank Davis has long been renowned for his explosive power inside the ring, but it seems the real battle is now occurring outside of it. His longtime coach, Calvin Ford, has reached his breaking point, declaring that there will be no more respect. Between them, tensions have been building, and it now seems their relationship is on the verge of collapse. Ford's frustration has reached a boiling point, sending shockwaves through the boxing world.
Who do you want to see? You, as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him, you're training him all the time, you know him, both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight next?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Give me the names. I need names, Calvin. I need names.
You already know. We went down to, we working on the big four. It was Garcia. That's the first one. Roma, I hope we get him soon. Shakur, he's going to get it. He know he's going to get it. It's just Bob is in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? Bob know what he's doing over there. You can't tell Bob how to run his game because he's like a vet at this. He's been doing it for so many years. That's going to happen. All the fights that we'll want, they have no choice. They're going to take the fight when it's time to take the fight. It's just right now, who's going to take the fight? That's the question.
My journey's crazy. That's why I sit there and say, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Davis and his coach, Calvin, have shared a successful journey built on mutual respect, but recent events suggest their bond may be under strain. Reports indicate that Ford has become frustrated with Davis, hinting at potential discord within their camp.
Let me explain something to you. Tell you, Tank don't look at me as coach. He look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? Oh, Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
Calvin Ford, a key figure in Baltimore's boxing scene, has played a crucial role in Davis's rise from a young prospect to a world champion. Their relationship goes beyond the traditional coach-athlete dynamic, with Ford serving as both a mentor and a father figure to Davis. This bond has been foundational to Davis's career, providing stability and guidance both in and out of the ring.
One hand, he came in the corner at the 6th round and said, my hand is hurting. And if you look at the tape, I said, man, I don't want to hear that. Fight through it. And he done it. Y'all got to give this young man his props. Man, he come in day in and day out. And you hear him keep saying, he fight who they put in front of him. And we don't turn down nothing but our callers. So whatever they say to do, we're going to get the job done. That's the blue collar way.
Ford's coaching approach is rooted in a deep understanding of boxing's intricacies. He emphasizes technical precision, footwork, and defense, which perfectly complement Davis's natural power and athleticism. Their collaboration has been a seamless fusion of raw talent and strategic expertise.
The first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. The Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with them guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that, that's
It's still,
damn.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. Believe in me, coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. The rest is history.
Damn. I got goosebumps low key. That's gotta.
Calvin Ford has been a pivotal figure in Gervonta Davis's career, playing a key role in navigating both his professional and personal challenges. As Davis's longtime trainer, Ford has shaped him into a top-tier fighter. Beyond training, Ford has also acted as a mentor and advisor, guiding Davis through his relationships with influential figures like Floyd Mayweather.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want him to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. And he'd chill. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want him to go to jail or you want him to live? That's the whole idea, to come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
Ford's impact on Davis goes beyond that of a typical trainer. He served as a surrogate father to Davis, who grew up without a strong paternal figure. Ford provided the structure and stability Davis needed during his difficult childhood, helping him navigate a life filled with obstacles, including poverty and the temptations of street life.
Tank, when you first met Calvin, the first time you met him, what do you remember at age 7?
When I met him, I think he brushed me off because he had a fight on. He had a fight on right there. I think he brushed me off.
He was a baby.
I was a baby.
He was a baby. No, but guess what? When he got around me, how did I treat you?
Yeah.
He used to be in the gym, and man, I still hear his screaming voice in my head.
Yeah, we was all kids. Like everybody that came up with us, that still with us, we came up as like kids. Even Coach Kenny been around for.
Their relationship extended far beyond boxing, with Ford often taking on the role of a father figure, offering advice on issues unrelated to the sport. This created a bond many believe to be unbreakable, while the immediate cause of their split appears to be Ford's legal troubles. Insiders suggest that long-standing professional tensions may have also played a role, particularly as Davis's career soared and the pressure of maintaining his global superstar status grew.
So he's been detained, he's been arrested, and he's been in jail ever since. And you hear his partner, longtime partner, training partner, and his assistant trainer, Coach Kenny Ellis, and his fighters, you know, they keep saying free Coach Calvin, so on and so forth. If you don't know the backstory and the history of Coach Calvin Ford, you look at the show The Wire, and he's one of the characters on The Wire.
Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Tank Davis addressed rumors about a rift with his coach, Calvin Ford, assuring fans that their relationship remained intact. However, during the fight, an incident occurred in which Davis was heard yelling at Ford, suggesting that tensions might still be simmering beneath the surface.
I didn't want to ask you that question on camera.
What?
I'm talking about family at this point. Because you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know.
Yeah,
like yeah.
Sure.
So but you already cleared.
Yeah.
Despite their long-standing partnership, there have been signs of tension between Davis and Ford. While specific details remain unclear, sources close to the camp indicate that disagreements over training methods and career decisions have caused friction. Disputes like these are not uncommon in boxing, where the pressure to maintain peak performance can strain even the strongest relationships.
That little break in between you guys not being, was there like kind of like a family fondness where?
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me, both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't want to do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us, to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back into the head biggest gym and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, it's what it's about, the fight.
During an Instagram live session, Davis addressed the tension between himself and Ford, saying, "I'll always respect Calvin for what he's done for me, but sometimes you have to make tough decisions to move forward. It's all love at the end of the day." Ford echoed this sentiment in an interview, explaining that their decision was what was best for both of them at this stage.
At DC, they call me Mo. I'm just a young nigga. Calvin is Calvin, you know what I mean? I got Calvin tatted on me. Calvin ain't going nowhere. Y'all don't even know Calvin for CCO. I know Calvin, you know what I mean? Y'all don't know? Calvin is Pops. He ain't going nowhere. I got that nigga tatted on me. This shit life. Loyalty over everything. Just, you know?
In early January 2024, reports emerged that Calvin Ford had been arrested on charges of assault with a deadly weapon in Nevada, according to TalkSport. Ford was taken into custody by Baltimore police and awaited transfer to Nevada to face the charges following his arrest. Davis announced a professional separation from Ford, expressing his respect for his coach while emphasizing the need to focus on his career and personal growth. He stated, "I've always respected Calvin and what he's done for my career, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me and my team."
I gotta ask you, I know a guy that you always say we gave him that star. I know you want to take it away. He got upset. His thoughts on Pitbull Ryo. What's your thoughts on that one? It still could be made. I think it's still marketable. Because some people say that Pitbull won. They're saying that it was a robbery.
Nah, the guy clearly beat Pitbull. Pitbull knows it. Man, it took a little bit fire out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, Pitbull had a nice little run doing what he's doing, you know. So right now we just figure it out who's next.
Do it add to the fire that Tank might go up and get the 140 strap against Ryo?
Like I said, anything is possible.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some very, very unfortunate news that has broken. Hopefully it proves not to be true. And that involves Gervonta Tank Davis, undefeated 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged as the face of the sport of boxing, if not one of the faces. His longtime trainer, mentor, big brother, uncle, father figure, and Coach Calvin Ford. Now we know Coach Calvin Ford has been arrested recently. Over the past week, he has been arrested. And now more details are surfacing as he's still detained. And Coach Calvin is in some very hot water, according to these accusations, allegedly.
In his fight against Lamont Roach, Tank Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, pointed out that Davis failed to elevate his game as expected. One key issue was that Davis did not capitalize on opportunities to dominate, allowing the fight to remain competitive. Ford noted that Davis typically enjoys inflicting punishment rather than just going for knockouts. But in this fight, he didn't assert himself as much as he could have.
It just went like, like you said, it was, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
In a recent press conference, Ford discussed Davis's frustrations, suggesting they were typical of a young athlete seeking more independence and a deeper understanding of the business side of boxing. He stressed that the core team, including Al Heyman, plays an essential role in guiding Davis's career decisions and that any conflicts with Mayweather were more incidental than fundamental threats.
And both of them guys was there. When we shot it off at Selena, you know what I'm saying? He said, nah, I ain't messing with Youngin. And I said that when we first turned pro with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't messing with him. You know what I'm saying? As he seen Tank getting better, you know, he said, they said, nah, I don't want to do that. You know, so again, Romo is one of them big fours. He was one of them guys in that 135. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to be where he's at, you know, so the best of luck of things that he did to get back where he at.
Thanks, Cal.
Gervonta Davis has consistently expressed deep gratitude and respect for Calvin Ford, recognizing him as a key figure in his life and career. Davis has publicly stated that without Ford's guidance, he would not have reached the level of success he enjoys today. In an interview, Davis revealed that he used to sleep outside Ford's gym, waiting for it to open.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does he mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like them two, they held the whole camp together. For sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting.
Ford, known for his dedication and mentorship, has been a constant presence in Davis's life since he was a teenager, helping him navigate both the complexities of boxing and personal challenges. His influence extends beyond just training, as Ford has been a father figure and mentor, providing Davis with stability and support.
Oh, watching him in camp, it scares me. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that he's doing and his maturity, how would you say them great ones that can read the field real good. So when he get in that ring, I watch them, listen to people conversation, listen to what's going on, and he's real focused.
Calvin Ford has demonstrated a profound understanding of Gervonta Davis's mindset, effectively activating the motivational triggers that transform him into a dominant force in the ring. This deep connection has been pivotal to Davis's string of victories. However, during his recent bout against Lamont, Davis appeared distracted and lacked his usual focus. Observers noted that, without Ford's presence, Davis seemed less engaged, resulting in a performance that didn't meet expectations.
He just did. He got off the canvas once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about do you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April 22nd. Ron.